Okay, I want you to be aware that, again, this is the same person, okay? Right here, sorry, like I said, I'm not, computer, let's just say I'm not a video maker, obviously. You can't read this very much, but it's on my page. It was 10 hours ago, and it was about D. Russell's video there. And I want you to just, when you go and you take a look at this, just scroll down and read all the way to number 8. And it ends about 9 hours ago. So this is what I'm recommending you do while you're viewing D. Russell's video. Now, these here, this video right here, see that? That's part 1. This is part of my issue. As I said, when you're reading what I wrote to her, then go to part 2. There it is, part 2. Now, I want to say something. All of these things here, such as clips that have names removed, emails, I don't care about this brain tumor thing. I don't not believe her, especially since my mother had brain surgery as well. Now, I did search YouTube, and it seems like George and many followers are not the only person that, for some reason, have a beef with her. And I'm not discrediting anybody's beef, her beef with them, their beef with her. But see this email right here? When you scroll through that video on number 2, it's at about 9, let's see, that was her police report. This is the It's Getting Serious email. Now that is about 9 minutes and 19, go to 17 right in there. There's 2 of them. And there's a whole pile of things in there, if you notice. All these things right here. You see that? All blocked out. I have a problem with that, which is why I'm trying to do this video unedited. And it may not look so bright, but guess what? You can't tell me that I copy and pasted anything together. All these emails. How do you know that there, this one here, hey, thank you, is from George? I don't know. Neither does she really. You're assuming that's what you're doing. Assuming that that's who it's from. And that's okay. But you know what happens when you assume, don't you? Let's go to this one. Let's see here. I have the speakers off. Oh, wait, this is one that I wanted to do. Death threats. Her death threats, which I guess, like I said, I'm not very good at this, so you'll have to excuse me. I don't even know how to do this properly. Okay, this death threat here, for some reason it only looks good when I hold it, for a certain reason. I don't know. Well, anyway, the death threat there at 12 seconds into the 3rd video comes from Jeff Petviticus, whatever his name is, and that's That's all on him. There's the incident report, blah, blah, blah. Again, the letter to Agent Sarah Blonde, all blocked out. Jeff's spamming email. I don't see any email in there. All of these. They're both just accusing each other of not being able to provide the truth, which, in the end, really why George didn't provide the truth is because, for one, he didn't do it, and for two, because they didn't publicly announce the name of this girl and take it any further because her mother agreed that there was no such incident and remained friends with our family. Even though all of you believe that George is nasty to you, and it may be so, he was protecting this girl because we are still friends, all of us. Again, the letter Jeff wrote and left her hanging with. Now, Jack Rice, obviously, it looks like there's somebody on my page who is actually a member of that church at one time, and maybe you might want to talk to her, because these timelines that she gave around 3 minutes into the video are not all that add up. Sorry again, I can't really do this, I don't know how. Alright, let's see. Now, I understand that this letter is the letter that he claims came from the church, and here's the thing. This part here at 5 minutes and 17 seconds, brother, you have my go-ahead. I didn't know that D. Russell was a brother. She said Jeff confided in her. I thought, I'm so sorry for this because I don't know how to do it, but I thought she's a sister of the Lord, not a brother. I'm just checking. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about there. Let's see what else here. Now, in here, I do believe he's saying, George was saying 3 days ago, I never said such a thing and that is a lie. And again, if you think so, clarify it with the ministry or with AOG, which means he gave her the authority at that point to actually go and seek the AOG. Did she do that so that in here she can prove that he actually is a minister or was kicked out of there? Now, this domain thing, if you look here, as I said, the domain names, I don't really know much about that. I just know that for a while there was really no way for the Nehemiah Center to be on the map. This happened later, as she said, but it wasn't. I thought it was longer after that he fell off the roof, but it actually wasn't. When I spoke to the girl, she informed me that it was not, but within a year after this whole thing started in 07, it was, or a couple months, anywhere in between there, but somewhere, it wasn't recently as I thought. Okay, as I said, blah, blah, blah. Who cares about that? And the other thing is do you really think that when she called Pastor Jack Rice, that he was going to let her know that he had been institutionalized? Again, I said earlier that there actually seems to be someone from that previous church that Pastor Jack Rice went to, and has a little bit of knowledge to share with you. Okay, again, the clearness of Jeff. Oh, Lord. And it's very obvious nobody denies that George did help Nehemiah Center, or help the Bender's Church when it was the Great Shepherd, when that lightning struck, because at that time the accusations had not been out. Where are we at here? Okay. Obviously, Sister Sunshine is conversating. Well, you don't even know who it's to. That's all blacked out too. That's my biggest problem with half of these videos that everybody shows, is that you guys don't go through and this sucks. Sorry, but you guys don't go through and show these people. You know, it's all blocked out. Why? Why is it all blocked out? There we go. Let's see. That one was at 14 minutes and 53 seconds. The other one, again, Sister Sunshine. So obviously, what D. Russell is doing is letting you know that Sister Sunshine was also involved. And then she turned her back on her as well. And let's see. Again, from someone to whoever. Like I said, I'll give you the times on these. It's 16 minutes and 10 seconds into the third video. Now, there we go. It is the moral and legal obligation of any counselor or clergy to report suspicious behavior or threats that may harm others. And in such cases, they're not bound by confidentiality, which means if the AOG knew about this when George went to that church, that means he was under obligation. And not only for one reason, because it was a sexual abuse threat or allegation against a young girl, a minor, but on the other hand, he is also a foster parent, and it could come back to get him later. So, I would have contacted the AOG church if I were you. Now, again, Sister Sunshine, blah, blah, blah. And now you see here from Sister Sunshine, look at, go to 17 minutes, 49 seconds of this video. Sorry, you know what, it's just discouraging when you don't know what you're doing here for the video. But anyway, it's an email that says, from Sister Sunshine, signs and symbols, blah, blah, blah. And half of it is blocked out. Again, Sister Sunshine, blah, blah, blah. What's this here? Keep going, keep going. Okay, so I'm done with that video. Now, I see there's another video about the